Okay, again, because going back, he go real big. One of the powerful civilizations of the Caucasian was the island of Crete, C-R-E-T-E, was in Greece, which is an island connected to Pelon, which is Patmos, which is one of the islands that they was actually grafted from. This Crete, historically, without question, is you can see on TV and just, whatever. But everywhere these people went, like the Greeks, there's a book called Stolen Legacy by George G.M. Daniels.
That's another banger.
Great book.
Another banger.
Talks about
what is it again?
Stolen Legacy by George G.M. James.
Another banger.
He killed him for that book, actually.
That's a banger right there.
Yeah. So, talk about how they robbed you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, a lot of these people a lot of these people,
George G.M. James.
Stolen Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stolen Legacy, yeah. So he automatically talks about how the Greeks, dumb as the day is long, come to Egypt, which actually name was Kemet.
People have to be broke.
Kemet, right? Which is where the root word of chemistry comes from. It means black. So they go, but because I don't know where Power Bill and Love's people, I can't say Bed-Stuy. Oh, I know, they black Egyptos. Right, which means land of the blacks, the black people. So you come to the pussy. Now check this out. Now, I'm just using you all day, God. Don't. So all y'all are powerful, but I know I gotta get the power bill. Because there's a school of thought I heard about. And people later on called these systems mystery systems. Not really mystery, it was just that if you ain't had the knowledge, you didn't know how to get there. We did. I knew. I'm walking past Palo. The people they know what's going on, not knowing these are the masters whose feet I need to be at to be taught. But you find them, and you're taught. Pythagoras, systems of mathematics, right? Alexander. He came later. He came to destroy, actually. Socrates, Plato, all of them came. That's where they got it from. There. Yeah, right there. Now, this is where actually the root idea of Christianity comes from when they want to twist the story. Because they remember, I remember the black man, the woman, his child. I remember how they held him in reverence. You know what I mean? I remember the war that went on between, the families. I know we gonna do, fast forward this tape. We gonna take from that story. Now, listen to this one. This is very, how about I lose you on this one? Don't laugh. You ever go to the supermarket? This is my hypothesis and theory. Yeah. And you ever see the peanut butter and jelly, the guru, peanut butter and jelly?
That's together, yeah.
Right. So peanut butter is the truth and jelly is the lie. And every time you extract some truth, you gonna extract some lie.
That's a good one.
I like that.
That's right? A good one. That's a good one, guy.
Right? So
I'm still in that.
That's a good one, though.
I'm still in that one.
So, and what happens is this. So when you read the Bible, see, like before, and I get you, absolutely. Eli's, everybody, me too. Running around, the Bible's nothing, no, I hate the Bible. Okay, I get it. I hate reading it like a dead letter reader, like the God was saying, like reading on the surface.
Yeah.
Right? I already get where we got this from, but now when I read it, okay, I knew Adam and Eve was. It wasn't. Okay,
It's like you're decoding it.
There you go. Yeah, I could. Class over. Okay, you know what I'm saying? No, but I got you. Give me 1 second. Okay, go ahead. Go.
Hey, did you ever hear about a book called Christianity Before Christ?
I never heard that one.
It sounds familiar. Sounds slightly familiar.
No, because I brought it the other day when I was.
Is that the same? Pardon me. Is that the same book? Our Savior has 16 crucified saviors.
I don't know because I just bought it. It got like the Egyptians and the front.
Hieroglyphics and all that.
Yeah, it got Egyptians.
Okay,
and the
well,
front.
No, that's not the same one.
So what they're saying there, we're not even going there, and I'm going to assume.
He about to hit it on the head, though.
But I bet you 9 out of 10 bet you dollars to a food stamp when you read the book. They root Christianity to the land of Kemet. which where the knowledge and wisdom of the original man started when the planet was first founded.
See, God, it was like this. They was in the cave, you know what I'm saying? They was gone, they was on all fours, they lost all knowledge, they started to live a beast way of life. They came out the cave, Musa brought them out, taught them a little something. They know how to build houses, you know what I mean, eat. But they know how to wash their ass, they know how to, cook their food, season their food. There's a lot of, so when they went to the original people, when they went to Central America and Africa, they was fucking amazed. Yeah, these motherfuckers got gold, they got food, they got seasoning, they clean, they thought washing up was a sin, that's why they didn't wash.
They eat
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when they got there and they got made, they blew their mind. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going back, they never heard of this? Oh, I'm telling them, we started this. You know what I'm saying? Nice. So it been happening for so long, and now we at this point, it's like, it's so much misinformation that when you think you know the truth, you don't even know the truth sometimes, you know what I mean? So it's the constant elevation.
14. One of the shortest degrees in our lessons. So, of course, 1914 is the turn of the century. We're talking so many years after slavery, right? In fact, it was fashionable and great to call ourselves colored then. I ain't no nigga, I'm colored. You know what I mean? No, I didn't. One of the explanations was this. I put the word to the weed. I showed what the degree is. What's the anti-degree again?
What's the devil's expiration?
Expiration date of the
What's the
devil's
expiration
civilization.
of what?
The devil's civilization.
Okay. And what is right, expired. So expired means just like medication. You get this medication, you have it from the 23rd of this year to next year. Right. This medication is still here, but what I'm telling you is that its potency is no longer good, which is the potency of his lies. And why is that? Because during this particular period, this is the First World War, but moreover, you had a lot of what we're talking about now, we're starting to excavate and draw up, oh, okay, hold up, wait. Later on, during this particular period, people like Arturo Schomburg, the Schomburg Library was after, the Puerto Rican come out of Puerto Rico and showed, okay, global black history, J. Rogers, Sertima, George G.M. James. So these troops are starting to become excavated. Then you have people coming over here. You had Noble Jew Ali, you had Nick Master Fard Muhammad, and coupled with what was going on, right? However, we still were in, because and Marcus Garvey came, you know what I mean, and it galvanizing people. But listen, he's still here, right? And even if I back out, I did, my damage is done already. My damage is done to this day, right now. To his point in question, I wish you would go down the street and say some shit about Jesus. Mm-hmm. You might cause a war with us, right? I mean, I did when we were younger, when we first got to knowledge ourselves, when we learned who we were. Right, there was no like the Catholicism and God is knowing ourselves and who we are, and you like to make sure you took the plug out. I seen the world really and my relationship to it as the son is the universe, like the black man is to his foundation. I was kicking church doors down. Yeah, I mean literally. We were visiting the death, we one of them, nothing's God. I mean, while they having a sermon. Yeah, I should have to get him out of here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I remember hearing about them days.
Yeah. So I mean, and then because we were raw, we was a college
in Jersey.
Fast forward.
Jersey was wicked.
Fast forward. Look at education. That was important, and that's what we teach. Education that will enable us to be self-sufficient as a people, and that's what we teach. That actually was written. And that came out of 2 papers that we developed back in the 80s in the World and the 5%. The guards came independently and, had news apparatuses of our own nation, and they developed that from their mind. what we teach, and we teach black men and black women to keep the fathers and mothers of civilization, and then moreover, I like that we teach education, one that will enable you to be self-sufficient as people. In order to do that, you gotta know who you are. You gotta know who you are, right? Because when you know who you are, then you know everything around you. And then, yeah, no question. I mean, when we went home, I think, I know I did. When you got put out, and we took the knowledge back home, whoa. I don't even talk no more, bro. Jesus ain't shit.
Get out of here.
You in the punishment, you know what I mean? You got that prison. So, and no question, when they seen that, oh, hold on, man, he's not even poor, but he's going back to school. Mm-hmm. Wow. Because see, I mean, that's Ryan Princeton, right? He's going back to school. Just I came in the ring of my bell. Hey, yo, how you doing, Miss Jones? They call me on it. That's Shaheem, man. You Shaheem, man? Ain't nobody named Shaheem. You talking about Candy? Yeah. You talking about Kenny Jones? You mother there. You about Kenny Jones? You know what I mean? My name's Shaheem. I'm the God. Go in your room. Yeah, that's how that went down. You know what I mean? But that she seen. Hold up, man. Don't go hang out with them, man. They got you going back to school, right? I say so. Anyway, then, I'm hearing about Columbus, because we Columbus up in America, the whole dynamic, Gracious Way. I don't think in Star Mel's book they went into it. Like how, in any of your history that they came before Columbus, or any history written by us, it'll show you how, and like Power Bill said, everywhere you went, the first thing you did before you did anything, you killed me before you even got off the boat. Mm-hmm. The wind blew your stench and killed 90% of my people. With known diseases that has its root to you coming off this boat, right? Because you was a dirtbag.
Disgusting.
Right. So boom. Then the Mayas and Incas had to show you, right? Another good. I don't know if you've seen it. Check this one movie. If you haven't seen it, Apocalypto.
Oh, yeah.
See that? Good one.
Joint Mel Gibson.
Yeah. No, not Mel Gibson. No. I know. Yeah, not
South America joint, Central America.
He was the director.
He directed that.
He did Apocalypto?
Yeah, he directed that.
White man did. Okay, I didn't know that. Wow.
They know the truth, God. They know the truth.
He did. And to conclude on that note, after all that shit he went through, I like the part when he rescued his wife, and they see the boat. Now we ain't going that way. Come on, we go back. Yeah, I like that. You know what that was about? Yeah, that was Columbus and Conquistador, all them meatballs coming to rob and steal. So he just Devon was a very sharp dude, man. Sharp, my man. But he was just